My washer just went out.
Yeah, Dermott was so bad today.
I know, right?
Honestly, man, like that was just straight trash.
All right, man. All right, guys, we got Jihad on here. Travis Dermott appreciator number one fan, and rightly so. We were just talking about the
I mean,
fact.
Nick Richard, I think, would have an argument there. But
Yeah, I think he'd take issue with calling me his number one fan.
Okay,
yeah,
Travis Dermott fan club official member, Jihad.
Co-leader, I think.
Okay, co-leader. I think we were just talking about Keith made some really controversial decisions today, right? I think with bringing Dermott in over Sandin and then playing Jacket on a back-to-back, I think that they were both probably the right call. Especially the Jack one, I would have gone with that 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that controversial at all, to be honest.
I think the only quote controversy was the whole Dermott thing, but it was more of a. I was surprised. I was like, at one point, I did believe that are they going with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen, like Gambit, like that's interesting, but.
Yeah, I don't know. When I saw the news today, I was a little surprised. My immediate reaction was, oh, was that shot that Hall took to the face a lot worse than any of us thought? Because, like, no one's really played bad. Like, none of the 6 defensemen have played very poorly outside of, I think, the first or second game for Hall. And then just seeing the fact that Dermott was coming in, I was like, it doesn't make sense to take any one of these guys out, especially with Sandin helping the power play. But
yeah.
I don't think it was more like Sandin was playing bad. I think it was we're so much better than these guys. Let's let everyone play. Like we know we're gonna steamroll those shitheads.
Yeah, but when
let's let Dermott play.
Like to be fair though, you're talking about a guy who is an NHL defender. It's not like you were taking out an NHL defender
exactly
or an AHL guy to give him minutes. These are
like
two NHL. Like that would be a different story. It is nice. I tweeted this out. It is nice to be arguing about Sandin versus Dermott instead of like Marincin and Polak and Barry and CC and like which one of these guys should play in the top 4? Not even who should play tonight. Which one of these guys should be in the top 4?
Yeah.
So when those guys were playing, we were like, can we shorten the defensemen and like just play with 3 or 4?
We'll play with 3 or 4. Yeah. I mean, if we had Darnell Nurse, we probably could have, right? Like that dude.
Hey, 50 minutes. Was it 50 minutes that he finished with?
62 minutes.
62. But I went to bed before that game was over. I have to be up at 3 a.m. for work. So
I was watching that first OT, and I'm just staring at him because that timer was going up. It was at like 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm like, this is a long shift. And he was on there for another 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
He finished with 15 minutes in that overtime. And it didn't even make sense to me. It's like you had Ethan Bear sitting there with 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this guy's fresh.
And they still lost. Oh, man.
How many did they finish with?
I think he was around 38 or 39 minutes.
See, that's a crime right there. He shouldn't have left the ice. You have 2 forwards worth a damn. Yeah. And both of them.
And they loaded up too, right? I think that was what a lot of people.
They only rolled 2 lines the entire overtime. Every overtime
too, because like they were rolling 2 lines, but then they put both of them on one of them.
My bad. So 45 minutes for McDavid and 44 minutes for Draisaitl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that game was insane.
Yeah.
But what was even more insane was Travis Dermott's play today.
he was solid today, man. I think everybody was solid.
Not everybody, but most people.
Hey, you know what? Who was the worst Leaf in that game today? If you had to pick worst Leaf, who was it?
Joe Thornton.
Mikheyev.
And he scored.
Mikheyev.
And he scored. Even Mikheyev, solid on the penalty. This is the first time I've watched the Leafs where they take a penalty and I'm like, oh fuck. You know, like I actually feel good about the penalty kill.
Yeah.
With or without Nash and with or without Foligno, and it's like this penalty kill. And part of it is the goalie, right? Like the only time they sucked this year was when Freddie was playing poorly. That had that stretch of games where he was awful.
Yeah. So every start.
No, come on. I mean, we give Freddie a lot of shit, but he started off so. Then I think he had a really good stretch of games for a while, and then I guess between the injuries and everything, he just completely fell off. Like don't get me wrong, Campbell's been the better goalie all year, but the Freddie we saw for I want to say it was like the games like 15 to 30 or
It was
35.
right when he came back.
There was a
Right
little.
when he came back, and we beat Edmonton. We beat Edmonton 2 games in a row with Hutch and Campbell. And then I think
No, we
Freddie
beat them
came-
3 in a row.
Yeah, and then
We
Freddie
shut them
came
out back to back.
Yeah, Freddie came back and won the third one, and then I think
But he
was-
let in a goal, so he was the worst goalie of the 3.
Exactly. Yeah, but I think yeah, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, like, who's your worst leave tonight? Mikheyev, but he was good on the penalty kill and he was creating chances. Thornton, he scored.
I mean,
Marner,
because he's just not engaged.
Brooks for me.
I'm gonna counter you on that. Actually, I think Marner today was the first time, maybe not offensively, but I thought he was.
Well, you're paying him 10.9 million
for
for
sure.
offense.
You're paying, okay. You know what? It's the playoffs. Cap doesn't matter. Let's stop talking about their salaries.
Okay,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
your number 2 forward on the entire roster. He
Number
can't
3.
be this-
Number 3.
Okay, number 2 or 3, you can go up and down, whichever one. But he is one of the game breakers for you. He cannot be this disengaged.
I
Like,
don't
think he was disengaged.
I don't think he was.
But he doesn't. He
He's
doesn't
not
look
disengaged.
like.
Actually, I think his problem is he's too engaged, to be honest. I feel like he's trying so hard to be Marner that he's forgetting how to be Marner. If that even
Okay,
makes
in
sense.
these 4
I didn't
games,
think he was as bad
what
today.
dazzling
No, I
moment
thought he
have
was
you
fine.
seen from him?
Sorry?
Like in these last 4 games, what kind of Mitch Marner moment have you seen? Matthews just scored 1 game, but even in this game, he tried that crazy spinorama shit. Like, he's all over the place. He's shooting pucks on the net. Mitch Marner, what has he done that you're like, oh, if that was like a centimeter away, that would have been a goal? Like, he hasn't been.
Can I
Mitch
just say,
Marner.
sorry, completely off topic. It's so nice to hear people use metric again. Oh, that's like a mwah.
I'm always metric. I will not.
Living
use
and
it.
working in the US. I'm all imperial right now, and it's so nice to hear people use metric.
Getting back
But-
to the game, so game 3, the game-winning goal. I thought that was a great pass by Mitch. Like, it wasn't like
Yeah.
not blow me away pass, but it was a really, really nice pass. Like,
But
it's not.
Mitch should blow you away. That's who he is.
No, but
Yeah.
like I don't need him to blow me away. I just need him to be effective when he's on the ice. I think we get so used to seeing the magic from him that we like take what he does for granted to a certain extent. Like
But you can't go 14, 15 playoff games without a single goal and have one primary point in those 14 to 15 games.
like
The thing is, I don't think I don't think you go ahead and attach what he did before this series, because that becomes like these are completely separate series. Like, I hate when people go back seasons and be
Okay,
like,
one primary point and 0 goals in a whole series against
and I know
Montreal.
I know it's not everything, but like he's been above, like I think it's he's been above 60% expected goals percentage every single game this series, which isn't to say he's creating a lot of chances, but he's at least suppressing them. He is actually one of their best forwards at suppressing offense in terms of like the minutes he played. Like,
I agree. He's been one of their best defensive forwards. Like, in his own zone, there's no problem whatsoever.
and he's
playing
still breaking
well
out
above.
passes on the penalty kill.
Yeah, I think he's still playing well in transition. He's still like moving the puck up the ice. He's not getting hemmed in his own zone. I think like the scoring is important, but the scoring will come. I think that's like as long as he's doing everything well and the team is winning. Like if the team was losing games and they didn't have anyone creating offense, then you could sit there and be like, okay,
Yeah.
Marner needs to do more. But when the team's winning games and they're creating offense, as long as he's doing his part,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
eating up minutes against the toughest competition, because you know they're drawing the toughest lines, the toughest defensive matchups. Like just being out there for 19 minutes a night means that
Here's
I
the thing.
agree with that
Here's the
sentiment.
thing. We won 4-0. Maybe let's not criticize our players and let's just talk shit
No,
about
but like,
the
okay,
Habs.
one more thing.
I like
one more
that
thing.
idea.
I
like that
agree with
idea.
all the sentiments there, but I agree with all that. But my one thing is, right now we're creating offense. Everything's going well against the Montreal Canadiens. Now imagine if JT's out, Mitch Marner's playing like this, and we get
the
to
Jets
Colorado
are not
or
better,
Vegas.
are
Yeah.
not that much better than the Montreal
They're
Canadiens.
actually worse
They-
defensively. So let's
Who?
not.
The Jets.
The
Jets are
Canadian,
worse.
the,
No, I said
the Jets,
wait, I said Colorado or Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Okay,
not.
yeah.
so
Let's
here's the
not
thing
get
about-
ahead of ourselves. We haven't even.
Yeah,
Here's the
you
thing
guys
about Colorado
just
and
jumped to the
Vegas.
Jets. We're not there
Here's
yet, so I'm not
Here's
talking
the thing
about.
about Colorado and Vegas.
No, I'm saying
thing-
hypothetically, when you play
The thing
against a
about
team like
Colorado
Colorado
and
or
Vegas
Vegas,
is the Wild is the series with the Wild over? I haven't been keeping track of too many of the other
Not
series.
over yet. I don't think.
I think
So,
the
the
I think
Wild-
Knights lead 3-2.
So the Wild could still win
Yes.
and then beat the Avs. That's number one. Number two, like, we might not even play them. If Boston advances, aren't we ahead of Boston?
No, I think Boston will play the winner of Nashville, Carolina, and then after all four are decided, it goes by regular season standings. So whoever
Yeah,
finished top
and I
to
think
four.
no, I thought we finished ahead of Boston, and
We finished sixth
We
in the
did.
league, sixth
We
or
did.
seventh.
Yeah,
in
we
the league, and
finished. We
Boston
finished ahead of
finished
Boston. Yeah.
we finished ahead of Boston and Nashville for sure. So if it's
Yeah.
one of those two teams, we don't even draw them till the Cup final if we make it there, knock on wood, right? So,
Yeah.
like, I'm not too concerned about that. And there's still a game to be played against Montreal at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have a Jets series where, like, anything, like, like Marner could heat
That'll
up.
be for sure an interesting series, and I think that we'll do a preview on it because I think it's a very different challenge, right? Like,
Hey guys, let's not again.
Okay,
before the
so
fucking
I just
horse.
want to say a couple of things. Can someone get Josh Anderson some food?
Man, they
because
came out
that
hungry
man
tonight.
is hungry and he has not eaten all night.
I'm pretty sure that's some level of abuse by Bergevin. Like we need to discuss this. As
One
a
goal in
rights
17 games, 5.5 million.
William Nylander has as many goals as the Habs.
The entire
Series.
team.
yeah,
But what was funny was like before this game, they were trying to compare Price and Campbell. And mind you, Price has been playing absolutely great.
Are you talking about my tweet? You're gonna talk about my tweet?
Yeah, but I was like, are you guys really taking the one game? Like he let in as many in one game that Campbell's let in all series. Like, let's this.
Hey,
You
know
know,
what?
Habs fans were getting mad that we were saying Campbell's been the best. There was a Sportsnet article that said Campbell's been better, and Habs fans are losing their fucking mind. Guess what?
So
Shut up,
before this game, I would have actually argued that Price has been probably a little bit better than Campbell.
The more high impact stops, yeah, for sure.
Not even and
He's
the
had
reason
to be better. He's had to be better. That's about it.
he's had to be better because the Habs are worse. Like picture you're a Habs fan right now. You either have to accept that Jack Campbell is better than Carey Price, who makes 10 times more money, or you have to admit that the Leafs are a much better team and are creating a lot more quality chances than the Habs. So pick which one it is, and let's make fun of you for it.
Or
Like,
third option, accept the fact that you employ 12 forwards that are all third liners.
yeah.
Well, that's what we're saying.
Hey. That's disrespectful to Eric Stahl. He's a fourth liner.
Yeah.
Eric Stahl being on the team is surprising.
They employ plenty of fourth. In all seriousness, the Habs forwards, I mean, all year it's kind of been like one of those, Like they
There's
have
not a
good
single game
forwards.
breaker.
They have a lot of good to really good forwards that would be amazing forwards as complementary players.
Yeah.
Like Tyler Toffoli would look sick next to William Nylander and Sean Tavares.
Yep.
Josh Anderson, absolute beast on a line with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Here's the thing, though. Those are the guys they're asking to drive their offense.
Yeah. No, they don't have line drivers. Like we talked about this, and we'll wrap up after this, but we talked about this with, I think it was, I can't remember which one of them it was yesterday, but we talked about the fact that we literally have in the Habs, like Cole Caulfield is the only player that gets the puck on his stick and scares you a little bit. And they don't.
Yeah, but like that's only because you can't see him because you're looking over him.
That might be what it is.
To be honest, I think it's a relativity thing. Like in all honesty, it's,
because nobody else on that team does it.
That scares you on them
I mean,
so much that you're like, okay, this guy scares me more than the other guys, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
I think
It's comparing dog shit to horse shit.
Yeah.
Did no play tonight?
I mean, I could ask that about Josh Anderson too.
I honestly did not hear Philip Deneau's name mentioned once all broadcast.
That means he's doing his job because Matthews didn't score.
He did play 17 minutes and 2 seconds tonight.
Except Kotkaniemi was the one matched against Matthews.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. So
at least it looked like early on that it was Kotkaniemi. Yeah, I don't. Did he play? Like, I seriously.
He played 17 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He played. 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's your first line, man. Like Gallagher's battling an injury, obviously, but that first line, it's just they're not doing it. Like Thomas Tatar has been like, who is this guy? I've never it looks like he's not doing anything out there.
If your first line is your best shutdown line, you don't have a first line.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Agreed.
they're and like a shutdown line that can't score either, right? Like there's lines that can like shut you down and then go and score on you.
And I think that's where Drouin hurts them. Missing hurts them because I think a line with Toffoli, Suzuki, and Drouin would actually be not terrifying, but they would open up the ice a little bit for the Habs and create some chances for them. Drouin playing well, like the bad Drouin would be an absolute pylon. But
all right.
So I got a question for you guys.
Go for it.
How excited are you for the new Happy Hour to drop?
Oh, I'm
so excited.
no, honestly, I was avoiding it. I'm like, I'm not engaging with this, and then I was like, I gotta listen to at least a few minutes. And literally within
Oh
2
my god,
minutes, I was like,
it's bad. It's bad. All I ask is that if I get ever shouted out on their podcast, to just drop my @ in the mention, like in the description, so that people could follow me back. Because I would love that. That would be fantastic.
All in my head I could hear was the Rick James quote. I'm like, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
That's all I could hear. I was just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this guy on?
How many over under on how many times they bring up Matthews mooning incident again?
About 13 times.
You think so?
28.
I'm gonna say 34.
30.
I went with Sunny's number. You went
Nice.
with Matthews, and so it's fair.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Zoom's telling me we're running out of time, so we'll just wrap up. Jihad, give us your 3 stars tonight, and then outlook for Game 5.
Okay, 3 stars. Putting me on the spot there. Jack, I mean, pitched the shutout, right? Like another great game for him.
Great run support.
Sorry.
Great run support as well.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
The term of the
Second,
season.
so that's my first star. Second star, Galchenyuk with the revenge
Yes.
game. I mean, you can't like some narratives just write themselves. Like an assist, 3-point night, and then icing the game with the empty net. Beautiful. And then third star, I gotta say Nylander. I thought he was a force all over again. Like, and he impacting the game in his 14 minutes total ice time. I think that's pretty special. But I mean, you know what? I gotta be honest. I think the third star was actually Travis Dermott. Like like just you didn't. He was never talked about. Never said a. No one ever mentioned him. But that's how you know he did his job.
So did
He
Zach
made some
Bogosian.
solid. He made some solid plays today. I don't think we were worse off having him in the lineup.
No, I mean the thing. In all seriousness, it was Nylander, the third star. Just so we're perfectly clear, it wasn't Travis Dermott. What I like about him is he always makes the smart play. I feel like, especially in the defensive zone, he'll always find the open forward, and make this easy pass to him rather than try to create something. And then it oftentimes leads to a good breakout. That like with all of them going up the ice, rather than trying to spring some. And those plays are more high impact. And whereas the ones Dermott makes don't always get noticed, but like to me, especially on the third pair, that's kind of all you really want from someone. I'd like to see more offense from him to play if he was going to play up the lineup.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean, can't really complain.
Yep.
About anyone.
Nope.
I mean,
doing solid today.
What to look for in Game 5? Is that what the next question you asked was?
Just what you think is going to happen. Your prediction for Game 5.
Oh, I hate doing predictions because they always bite me in the ass.
Just so you know, we all did predictions in the last game. Everyone said the Leafs would score 4 goals, and they scored 4 goals. So
okay, so I think Matthews is about to pop off. Like he's itching for it. Like he's been, what's the right word? Like he's been like scratching at it, and I think he's gonna break through in Game 5. Might score a hattie, might not. We'll see. But I think at least he'll bag a couple at least.
I mean, 2 goals for Matthews is always a good bet.
Yeah. And I think Nylander continues his goal a game pace.
Love it.
And I think the next game after that one that we'll be watching is Leafs Jets.
All
Okay.
right. Perfect. That's all we need.
Yeah, that would be that. I think that's my
Yeah.
prediction.
Awesome. So thanks so much, Jihad, man. Thanks for
Yeah, no worries.
joining us.
When's the next game?
Thursday night.
Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
They
Okay.
they didn't go back to back to back on this time.
Oh, that's no fun.
They should have. We might have well, and then we throw Jack in there.
Yeah.
Do his thing, right?
I would have played
Oh,
Jack
I
again.
got one more prediction. One more prediction for the
Right,
game.
go for it.
Carey Price is gonna get pulled.
Love it.
Ooh.
I love that. That's spicy. I like that a lot.
Yeah, if he gets pulled,
Yeah.
he's pulling a Patrick Ross saying, "Fuck you guys, I'm gone."
Yeah. Well, except no one's gonna trade for that contract, so it won't
Yeah,
really
no,
be
Carey
full Patrick Ross.
Price is not saying fuck you guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was.
All right.
We love having you on, Jihad. We're gonna bring you on every game Travis Dermott plays from here on out.
It doesn't just have to be with Dermott. I love Sandy too, guys.
I know. I'm
Like-
just messing with you. We love
No,
having you on.
you've been officially designated the Dermott guy, so that's it.
You know what? As long as he's a Leaf, I will proudly wear that honor. But just please note, I am probably as big a fan of Sandine as I am of Dermott.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
just
buy it.
Dermott needs my attention more. You know, like
Yeah.
he doesn't get enough love from Leafs.
Rosa,
From Leafs fans.
just delete that section out because I'm not buying it at all. Like, that's
If we don't put it
absolute
in the video, it never happened. So
What the? Yeah, exactly. All right, cut. But no, in all seriousness, I enjoy. Like, I think they have a lot of great players, and I enjoy all of them. And I like
absolutely.
it better when they win.
Yeah, we're just messing.
We all
with
do.
you. We love having you on, and
Yeah,
do this again soon, dude.
yeah. Later, guys.
All right, man. Let us know how happy hour goes.
Yeah.
I'll let you know tomorrow morning.
All right, man. Take it
Have a
easy.
good one, man.
All right, take it easy, buddy.